Bam, we got one. We have a Manassas. What city this is? A Manassas mother accused of killing her husband, and she claimed that is in self-defense. I like it. Let's see what they're talking about. Here we go.
Prince William County Grand Jury is expected to decide if a Manassas mother will go to trial for
Manassas, like slower than molasses. So Manassas is like molasses. Got it. Go ahead. I think I said that right. Go ahead.
murdering her husband. Police say LaToya Crabb shot and killed Curtis Crabb in her family's home back in October.
But LaToya's mother says there's a missing piece to what happened. She alleges her daughter acted in self-defense.
Okay.
And for the first time, we're also hearing from LaToya since her arrest. Rafael Sanchez Cruz has the story.
LaToya's mother says this is a case of a woman defending herself and her family. We were just about to interview her when her daughter LaToya Crabb called from the Manassas jail. She did not talk about the case, but she did have this to say.
Didn't I have told y'all that they say women with children is a family? Do y'all understand what he just had done said? A woman tried to defend herself and protect herself and her family, but she knocked off the husband. Isn't all of them together the family?
You her when her daughter LaToya Crabb called from the Manassas jail. She did not talk about the case, but she did have this to say.
Oh, that's my daughter.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from an inmate at the Prince William Manassas jail.
For the first time, we're hearing from LaToya Crabb, accused of shooting.
Oh, I remember her. Hold on, y'all. This is an update. Go ahead. She got that long little face. Likes to play basketball. Go ahead.
Accused of shooting and killing her husband in her family's Manassas home.
This whole process has been frustrating and overwhelming, and my children are suffering for me being here.
She sounds feminine.
Trying to prove my innocence, but it's a long process to prove that point.
The point LaToya is trying to prove is that she shot the father of her 3 children in self-defense.
I know my daughter. I know people say that. I know my daughter.
You know people say that, and you just gonna go ahead on and say it, huh? Oh, wait a minute. This is the story that her and that they family lived downstairs, like in the basement. I think this is the story. That she lived upstairs and her daughter, husband, and children live downstairs in like the basement. I think this is the story, y'all. Here we go.
I know my daughter. She would never hurt anybody.
Okay.
But her life was on the line. It was.
You don't think that she hurt her husband by shooting him?
Either her life or his life.
LaToya Crabb is charged with second-degree murder.
They're alleging that she reloaded the gun, and that's why they've denied bond twice.
Oh, you know your daughter, though. Your daughter reloaded the gun. Do y'all understand what just had to happen? I know my daughter wouldn't hurt nobody. She reloaded the gun. So if she claims self-defense, why would you reload the gun, though?
Right.
What do you respond to those allegations?
Maybe she did reload. And she shot him as many times as it took to stop the threat.
Curtis.
She talking to us. I think she's talking to us. Maybe she did reload the gun. Who wouldn't reload the gun if you try to stop the threat? You mean the first bullets didn't stop him? Unless like you on like some PCP or something like that right there. Then I can kind of understand.
LaToya got married in 2019 and were raising their children in the lower level of her parents' home.
This is that story.
His mother, Marilyn Martin, says things changed when her daughter asked Curtis for a divorce in August.
There were red flags that I saw that I didn't like.
There's always a single person who always see the red flags of the person who was in a relationship. So you saw a domestic love relationship, and it seemed like you was hating.
But I don't really get into my children's relationship.
Martin says one of the red
Don't. Oh, she got more than one child in.
flags came after she served Curtis a 30-day notice to vacate the home. She says her son confronted his brother-in-law about not taking care of his children.
Hold on. We ain't know about all this right here. This shit right here is extra. So the mother served her daughter husband with an eviction notice? Is that what happened? Hold on. Gotta get it right.
Relationship.
Martin says one of the red flags came after she served Curtis a 30-day notice to vacate the home.
She noticed a problem after she served him a 30-day notice. Wouldn't y'all have a red flag, or wouldn't y'all have... What do you mean? So you shocked that a player showed you red flags after you served him a 30-day notice? Oh, slow. I just go ahead.
She says her son confronted his brother-in-law about not taking care of his children.
So your other child, which is your sister, his sister brother, which is when your son confronted his sister husband by not taking care of his children. What do you mean by not taking care of if they live in the basement and like they both work and they pay bills? I don't understand, but go ahead.
He came to me that night and said, "Why did he say that? Are y'all trying to get me killed?" And it took me back, and I'm like, whoa, she's never used that language.
Martin says this.
Say, why did y'all say what? I missed the beat. I'm stopping it too much. Here we go.
Care of his children.
She came to me that night and said, "Why did he say that? Are y'all trying to get me killed?" And it took me back, and I'm like, whoa, she's never used that language.
Martin says the second red flag came 2 days before the shooting, when Curtis allegedly sent her daughter a series of text messages that read in part, "Answer my call, or I'm going to go to the house and punch your mother in the face,"
I remember
followed by, "I will hurt everyone in that house, then set it on fire, and finally, I'm taking the kids. You will never see them." Martin says her daughter was experiencing domestic abuse.
Why didn't she do something? Well, she did. She prevented those 5 murders.
Manassas City Police say they do not have records of them responding to domestic violence calls in the family's home prior to the deadly shooting. Martin says that morning, her daughter tried contacting a domestic violence group who sent her this alleged text message that reads, "Currently, we're experiencing unusually high wait times and have limited availability for live services."
Oh, that's not funny, but that's funny as hell. So you reach out to a domestic love hotline and they tell you, listen, it's too many of y'all who cannot defend yourself right now. Damn it, we booked, baby. Shout out to Love Helping I for the $2 super chat. Do y'all understand? We got a high value of y'all women making y'all own decisions and turning out to needing help at the same damn time. So this kind of really puts it in perspective that y'all don't make good decisions. Like a lot of women, they just don't make good decisions. Bitch, we got a high volume right now. Y'all getting whooped. Y'all getting whooped in 2022. 2024. I told y'all y'all getting whooped all at the same doggone time. Don't make no damn sense. Hold on. Currently, we are experiencing unusually high numbers. Come on now. Listen, I am not just saying that y'all make bad decisions just to be mean. This is evidence of your bad decisions. And all of the other shows is like your bad decisions. Y'all making horrible decisions. And y'all be having like a large amount of men to choose from. And y'all say, okay, I'm going to choose this one. Y'all have all these men to choose from. Y'all keep choosing the ones who y'all need help with. I don't understand.
Prior to the deadly shooting, Martin says that morning, her daughter tried contacting a domestic violence group.
You say wait time. You say high wait times and high limited availability for live services. To ensure safety, this interaction will be disconnected. You say we apologize for this and we encourage you to visit somewhereelse.com.org for more information and resources and to try reaching us again later. A man trying to kill me. Y'all said to reach out if a man trying to kill me. Tried to kill me and my children. Y'all said to reach out. I reached out. Y'all give me the already written statement. Y'all can't tell me where to go. Y'all can't send a car. Y'all can't do nothing. So now I'm stuck in the closet and shit, crying, begging for somebody to stop playing. I've never in the history, y'all, this is deep. Unusually high value.
Who sent her this alleged text message that reads, "Currently, we're experiencing unusually high wait times and have limited availability for live services."
You can't judge what you would do if you're not in that situation.
We reached out to the Prince William County Commonwealth's attorney for comment. She tells us that in order to ensure a fair trial for the defendant, her office will not comment on pending cases. We also tried reaching out to Curtis Crabb's family multiple times, but we did not get a response. An online memorial describes him as a dedicated family man and a proud, loving, and doting father to his children.
So the brother approached the brother-in-law, approached him about taking care of his kids. The wife said to mama them, why did y'all say that to him? Y'all trying to get me killed? She never spoken like that before. Well, hell, obviously that man is going to be mad that another man is going to come in and tell him why he's not taking care of his children, why he lives in the same house as his children. What do you mean?
Flags came after she served Curtis a 30-day notice to vacate the home. She says her son confronted his brother-in-law about not taking care of his children.
And watch this. To your son your son could have got killed for not minding his own damn business. Your son could have got killed for trying to mind his sister's business. His sister's business. Yeah, the one that she made the decisions on. She chose him. She chose to have 3 children. And they just got married in 19. Married in 19. This incident happened in 24. And y'all lived in her mama basement. Or y'all lived in your mama basement. Y'all married 5 years. But you got 3 kids. So y'all obviously was together many years before that. Maybe 2 years before that. Y'all lived in your mama basement. Now I did say, hell, maybe it was like a good thing because of the cost of living and things of that nature, and it helps y'all save money and all that good stuff right there. In my mind, you don't have 3 children while married and then move into mama basement. Decisions was not made properly. He said those was not his children. He said he did not have to take care of another man's children. Hell, you might got a point. I might have to back it up just a little bit. So was it his children?
The Manassas jail.
For the first time, we're hearing from LaToya Crabb, accused of shooting and killing her husband in her family's Manassas home.
This whole process has been frustrating and overwhelming.
Because it's still kind of crazy that they still talking about she protect her family from her husband. So it do kind of throw a thing of that may not even be his goddamn children. But then the brother would have not came in and said, well, why did you not take care? Well, hell, might not be his damn children. I don't know.
And my children are suffering for me being here, trying to prove my innocence. But it's a long process to prove that point.
The point.
My children are suffering. Well, typically they call them my children, even if they is with the baby daddy, it's still my children.
LaToya is trying to prove is that she shot the father of her 3 children.
So he is the daddy. Got it.
In self-defense.
I know my daughter. I know people say that.
I think that you was one of them little nasty little bitches. I promise you. See, she seems all humble and nice and all that fly shit right there. I think that she's single. I think she's single, and I think that she minds her daughter business too much. I really, really do.
No, my daughter, she would never.
And for you to speak like that, and you probably God-fearing and all that fly shit right there, you know how y'all be claiming that shit. And you still is one of them, I know my child. I know my baby. So you knew that your child was going to have 3 children, get married, live in y'all's basement, and she was going to need to shoot the man who she chose. You know your baby, though. We got to stop that. Y'all, we sound real stupid when we do that. Shout out to KD for the $2 super chat. They say probably had some new meat and used mama for an eviction. Oh, I could believe that all day long. That baby wasn't trying to separate and divide just to be single. That baby want to fandangle out here in these doggone streets. And I think that the mama had done pushed the issue. You shouldn't have to listen to what he tell you to do. He ain't even got no other place for y'all to stay. She probably one of them right there. Y'all had to stay here with me. If it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't have no place to stay. Players, this is why. Get your own shit. Don't live in your little la-la parents' house at all. Don't do that.
Never hurt anybody. But her life was on the line. It was either her life or his life.
LaToya Crabb is charged with second-degree murder.
They're alleging that she reloaded the gun, and that's why they've denied bond twice.
Right.
What do you respond to those allegations?
Maybe she did reload.
Maybe she did do that. I don't know. But it ain't second-degree murder. Why would you reload? It's only one man. They're not saying that he was on perks or anything, or you know what I'm saying, no angel dust or nothing. They didn't say that he was on any type of drug. Nah. She shot him and reloaded. So that also tells me that she really, really did not like him anymore. That also tells me that not only did she want to separate, that she wanted him dead.
And she shot him as many times as it took to stop the threat.
You don't understand what you just said. Maybe she did reload, and she shot him as many times as it took to stop the threat. You do know that you reload after you've emptied the clip. You do know that that's how it works. And by the time you empty a clip, the threat should have already been stopped. Unless she's just shooting everywhere and not hitting him, and maybe like the last bullet hit him and then she had to reload. I doubt it. Yeah, she tried to overkill, buddy.
Respond to those allegations.
Maybe she did reload. And she shot him as many times as it took to stop the threat.
Curtis and LaToya got married in 2019 and were raising their children in the lower level of her parents' home. LaToya's mother, Marilyn Martin, says things changed when her daughter asked Curtis for a divorce in August.
There were red flags that I saw that I didn't like. But I don't really get into my children's relationship.
That's a lie. That's a whole lie. So why did you evict that man? I really don't get in my kids' relationship, though, except for this one. We play too much. Or did your daughter tell you, hey, I am fin to divorce him and I need for him to get out? Y'all be careful out here in these relationships.
Martin says one of the red flags came after she served Curtis a 30-day notice to vacate the home.
And this is why the Taliban got laws that they got, that women should not hear other women's voices.
She says her son confronted his brother-in-law about not taking care of his children.
Just stupid. Listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. I am out of here.